Hey Mike, I figured since we haven't been able to do a site visit, I'd kind of show you my house and what I'm thinking on it. So we have a few ideas that I don't know that we're for sure going to do, but kind of wanted to pick your brain on and see what potential we have. So that's a faux dormer. It leads into just attic space. I would like to potentially rip off this roof if I need to. I'd love to not rip it off if I don't need to, but there's no floor joists in there. You can see that little tiny point there that I would like to do an addition on the back of this garage, and I'll try and show you as we walk through this whole thing, but this roof would go up to that same point so that we could fit more room up here and then a loft on this side of the house with a window out that way. So that's kind of the idea on the outside that we would change. And then heading inside, there are a few structural questions that I have. So first, like this corner, would it be difficult, or how would it work structurally if I wanted to square this off? So like that rather than this diagonal. So that's one question we have, and that's kind of a few questions for this house. Number two, we don't love this rounded staircase. And my thought is to put the staircase starting here, if this makes sense, going straight up and then squaring it off here. So this would come straight and square there. So I know that downstairs will be impacted by that. We figured this post can't be moved, and that's why we figure we could square it off on this side of the post. That angled portion there, that's our thought, is to square this off so that it kind of matched. And then we would potentially put in a, what do you call that? Double door here. So a French door. Okay, then heading through here. Sorry, my house is a disaster. We just moved in, so it's literally like we're living out of suitcases, sort of. Okay, this window is cantilevered. So from this tile, that portion is cantilevered out from the house. I would like to square off both of these kind of bay sections. I don't love how that is. And then on top of that, I would like to cantilever this whole wall back. So let's walk out back real quick and I'll kind of show you. So what I'm thinking, I'm gonna come down so you can see how this portion is cantilevered. I would like this to be squared rather than bay, right? But on this wall, I'd like this to be squared all the way and cantilever to here. So that, this stucco line we'd basically cut, cantilever out, pull the house out. It's cantilevered up here. And then what I would like to potentially do is build a room starting from this foundation that comes out and squares off. And that's how we get that roof line with the front of the house to come straight and then match this more. So I don't know if this is all potential that I can do. One thing that we were toying with, the idea that we would both love, my wife and I, is when we cantilevered out, if we also came this way with the family room a little bit more and then went up, vaulted that family room area. So I know that's a ton of stuff. And that's why I thought a site visit would probably be most advantageous, because it would be able to give us more, see this bay window corner, it's kind of hidden behind the trees, but it kind of bays in rather than squares off, and I'd rather have that square off. But if a site visit makes more sense, then I am more than happy to pay for you to come out. If we were to vault this family room or like raise it, my idea would be to put on a less slanted metal roof to match when we need to match up here, because this family room isn't all the way to that peak. It would be, I think, about to here. And so I was thinking a cool flat metal roof may be a good idea. But anyway, I don't know. And so that's what this is all about. I'm going to email this to you, and hopefully you'll be able to tell me what you think.